Hi everyone, welcome to ATM Studio. In this video, I will show you guys how to crochet these adorable cookies which are absolute beginner friendly to make. Plus, you can make different kinds of cookies using only one pattern. So let's get started. Now let's start making this cookie base. First, make a magic ring. So rub the yarn around your two fingers. Then put your thumb on the X and rub it till the other end. Then pull the second one to the front and twist it. Then maneuver and pull it through to secure the magic ring. Now remove the ring from your fingers and let's start round 1. For round 1, we'll be making 8 single crochets into the magic ring. To make a single crochet, insert your hook into the ring, then pull the yarn and pull up. Now you got 2 loops on your hook, then maneuver and pull through these 2 loops. Now you made the first single crochet. Then put a stitch marker on that stitch so you will not lose the first single crochet. Then to complete round 1, continue making 7 more single crochets into this magic ring. Once you finished 8 single crochets, pull the tail to close the ring. Then to complete this round, make a slip stitch in the first single crochet. So insert your hook into the place where you put the stitch marker. Here you can remove the stitch marker and insert your hook. Then after that, make a slip stitch. So just pull the yarn and pull it through the loop, and you made a slip stitch. To start another round, chain 1 and now put the stitch marker on that chain. Then let's continue round 2. For round 2, we'll be making increased stitch for 8 times. To make an increased stitch, insert your hook in the first single crochet where you made a slip stitch. So here, insert your hook just right below the upside down V and make a single crochet. For the increased stitch, we will have to make 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. So now I made the first one, and for the second one, I will insert my hook in the same stitch and make a single crochet. Now I made the first increased stitch. For the second increase, insert your hook in the second stitch and make 2 single crochets. So here, this is the second stitch. Insert your hook there and make 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Now I made the second increased stitch. So to complete round 2, you will have to make a total of 8 increased stitches, which is making 2 single crochets in every stitch. And after repeating this pattern, you will get a total of 16 single crochets. Once you finish the pattern, you will see that there is a stitch left, and that is the slip stitch of round 1. And we will skip that stitch, and we will make a slip stitch in this chain 1 space where you put the stitch marker. So remove the stitch marker and insert your hook into that place where you remove the stitch marker. This is the chain 1 space, and make a slip stitch. Now we finished round 2. To start another round, chain 1 and put a stitch marker there so you will not lose the chain 1 space. For round 3, we'll be making 1 single crochet and then an increased stitch in the next stitch. Now insert your hook into the first stitch of round 2 and make the first single crochet. Then after that, in the second stitch, make an increased stitch. For the increase, you will have to make 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Now I repeated the pattern for 1 time, and to complete this round, I will have to repeat this for a total of 8 times. Now I'm making 1 single crochet, then after that, an increased stitch in the next stitch. 1 and 2. Now I repeated the pattern for the second time. 1 single crochet, then an increased stitch next. To complete this round, repeat this for a total of 8 times and you will get a total of 24 single crochets. Once again, when you finish the pattern, you will see an extra stitch, which is the slip stitch of the previous round. Skip that stitch, but instead make a slip stitch in this chain 1 space where you put a stitch marker. So remove the stitch marker and make a slip stitch there. And now round 3 is finished. To start round 4, chain 1 again and put a stitch marker there. For this round, we'll be making 2 single crochets and then an increase stitch in the 3rd stitch. This 2 single crochets means we will be making 1 single crochet each in 2 stitches. So here I made the first single crochet and then I make the second one in the 2nd stitch. Now I made 2 single crochets. Now I'm at the 3rd stitch, and in this 3rd stitch make an increase stitch. So to complete round 4, repeat this pattern for a total of 8 times and you will get a total of 32 single crochets. So again, make 1 single crochet each in the next 2 stitches. Then make an increase stitch in this 3rd stitch. So this is how you have to repeat the pattern. Repeat this for all around and you will get a total of 32 stitches. Once again, when you finish the pattern, you will see an extra stitch, so skip that, but instead make a slip stitch in the chain 1 space. For round 5, chain 1 and put a stitch marker there. For this round, we will be making just 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. There will be no increased stitches. Since we are making 1 single crochet each, you will have to get a total of 32 single crochets. So continue making single crochets in each stitch. Then once you reach the start, again make a slip stitch in the chain 1 space. Then after that, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Then repeat the same pattern for the second one, but for the second one, don't cut the yarn. So here I finished 2 pieces and now I will join these 2 by making single crochets on both pieces. So to sew these 2 pieces, insert your hook into the first stitch and also into the back stitch. So now I inserted my hook into both stitches, then make a single crochet. Repeat this again, insert your hook into the stitch at the front and also at the back. Then make a single crochet. So this is how you have to sew the 2 pieces by using single crochets. If you want to attach a keychain ring, you can attach it like this. So stop making single crochet, then remove your hook, then put the ring like this, then insert your hook back into the loop and continue making single crochets on both pieces. So this is how I attach the keychain ring. Continue making single crochets until you reach the start. Now I'm about to reach the start. This is my last stitch. Now I'm at the start, so make a slip stitch in the next stitch. Then chain one and cut the yarn. Weave in the ends. Once you finish weaving in the ends, fold the last single crochet round like this so that the cookie will be rounder and flatter. And then flip it so that this side will become the right side for your next decorations. For the icing, repeat round 1 to 4, and then after that leave a long toe for sewing. Now I will show you an example of how I added the sprinkles on the icing. First, attach the yarn on the round side and then embroider the sprinkles randomly anywhere on the icing. Then once you finish adding the sprinkles, secure the yarn on the round side and then it is finished. Now I'm gonna sew the icing and the cookie base together. Once you finished sewing, don't forget to secure the yarn and hide it inside the cookie. This is an example of how I added the chocolate chips on the icing. You can also embroider the chocolate chips on the cookie base. Also for these chocolate chips, you can embroider them randomly anywhere on the icing or on the cookie base. If you have like these little charms, you can also attach them on your cookie using glue. And now I created a new flavor cookie. For this one, I will show you how I added a drizzle on the cookie. So I used the glue and then I just stick a piece of thread on the glue line. So now the tutorial is finished. I hope you'll be able to make your own cute cookies using my pattern. And if you make one, don't forget to tag me on social media because I would love to see them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and also comment down below what I should make next. See you all in my next video. Bye bye!